Hello everyone and welcome to the Community Connections. Today we're going to be talking about a new way to teach children in our district. This is called the Universal Design for Learning. In my hands I have a rubber band. A rubber band can be moved around a lot, and this is in a comparison to UDL flexibility. Let's take it a little bit larger. Let's stretch it larger into stretch bands. And exercise. This is body stimulation, and this correlates to your mind and comprehending learning. If you think about it, we're talking about movement through bands, flexibility, stretching, total body and mind stimulation. This is what we want. How do we achieve this? We have environments for learning that are universally designed, providing pathways, recognition, knowledge building, and this is absorption through visuals. And this is very functional, and it's illustrated throughout the classroom environment. Articulation through this demonstration, and this will help to motivate students. Essentially, UDL is by design. 3 principles match up well, and this is the framework from neuroscience. UDL is formatted to guide educators and curriculum developers in using evidence based on the means of addressing the wide range of individual differences that any classroom typically experiences. I want you to take the time to look at some of our technology around the room. You can access videos, and it has UDL, Universal Design for Learning, in action. It's called Principles and Practice. When you take your walkabout, make sure you stop and take a look at this video. It will see the students in action moving around the room. Universal Design for Learning. This is differentiation, learning opportunities, the interest of the student, and the impact that technology has on each student. They will develop a deep appreciation of the technology and use it. The interaction is together, Universal Design for Learning and differentiation instruction. The goal is teaching every student in this digital age, supporting every student's learning. I want you to take the time to look at a video of the students in Alaska. They're doing project-based learning. Each one is doing a different thing in a different direction, all kinds of science projects in different subjects. This is creative expressions. This is Universal Design for Learning meets differentiation instruction. What is Universal Design for Learning? It's about interviewing students, the concepts that should connect together, the background knowledge of the students, their interests, what they like to do. This needs to align with the goals of the teacher, the objectives, and the learning outcomes. What do you want the students to learn? There's an accountability for teachers and students and responsibility at both ends. And also the access and the guiding tools for learning. So using Universal Design for Learning principles can enhance achievement for all students. Now, let's take the time to listen to our mission for our district. Our mission statement is to respond inclusively to the diversity of background knowledge and interests of all students by extending a variance of the interweaving of technology that strategically aligns and thus advocating, implementing invented opportunities in careers. So what are our goals? You may say, I don't really think those goals are reachable, but they are. Our goals are to interactively collaborate with the community, extending this mission to create a continuous conversation about technology and learning. A little bit beyond that, We talk about communication, and through this type of technological link, connect the knowledge of other cultures within a global formula of awareness and acceptance of a variety of nations throughout the world. We need to learn more about each other, understand each other. Technology and universal design for learning. The courses that we're going to offer. These are new courses that we've developed. In the elementary group, digital literature, storytelling. Everyone has original heritage and they have their own stories. Let's enhance that. Let's make our language and our skills and building the amount of reading and words that we know as students to increase. Screen reading. This is a great opportunity to see audio and visual together, and research has shown that putting this screen reading opportunity is really helping students to learn to read. Sign language is a wonderful course. It has a lot of visuals for the students to understand their peers that may have trouble in the audio area in understanding how to really hear sounds. Okay. Now we go to the middle school. And this is a time when a lot of students lose interest. But through movement, through music, they may acquire more language. And I'm talking about the English language learners and a lot of the learners that may have some other challenges. Agriculture, learning about our food. Food is fuel for our learning. We need to know it's really healthy and good for us as middle school students. Social studies, learning about the globe, getting interested in other people around the world and how their governments work. And at the high school level, social justice. In their surroundings, being aware of the fact that maybe there is hope and learning about what is just and how to move in our society. Nutrition. This is a life skill. Everyone should know about what's good for them, what makes them feel good, what helps them to learn and grow. Career planning. This is the time to plan, understand about what your skills are, what your abilities are, and what your preferences are also. Technology in the 21st century, nutrition is going to become more digital. Integration of technology. Just think of it basically exercise. Vitamins are so important. We don't get enough from our food. Let's learn about that. Let's look at the media, learning about eating. Let's find out really right. Let's do a lot of thinking. Life skills. This is a big life skill. Planning your healthy recipes, and that could be integrated in the classroom. Talk about different cultures and their particular meals and how they can be healthy and prepare them. Enrich each other's life and accepting each other and learning about something that they can learn and grow together, help them about their studies. Discover culturally responsive meals. What kind of employment can you have for learning things about nutrition? Well, yoga, exercise instructor, all kinds of types of trainers. There's food science that you can go into. There's wellness facilities to plan meals for people that need different types of diets. Possibilities are ongoing. As you're taking your walkabout, let's take the time to look at the video on nutrition. It's called Smart Nutrition, and you can access it at Learning Zone Express. It's another one on YouTube. What kind of tools will we have in the classroom? Laptops, and then Chromebooks. Chromebooks are different than laptops. It's more than just the internet, and you will discover that when you about Chromebooks for education. And this will really be an education for you on how much easier and accessible these books are. Tablets, it's all about the touch. It's all about touching and being able to access do the voice thread, the audio. Reports can happen that way. There are all kinds of possibilities with these tablets. We will have these on display, test them out, and try them. I think you will really benefit from taking the walkabout. The importance of tools. Aligning a technology tool with a well-established principle of learning, like universal design for learning, often serves as a sufficient evidence to support adoption of innovative technology. Now, what are the benefits of new technology? Proficiency levels will go up. Students will be more motivated and engaged with technology, communication, getting along with their peers. That will help teachers and the students during the assessments. Communication. Speaking is going to improve, and reading and writing. And when this occurs, when they feel good, they feel like they've accomplished something, that increases the student's interest in learning. So take the time now to walkabout, go around the center, and look at all the amazing things that we have to help our district. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'd be happy to help.